everyone, welcome to Barlates Body Blitz Cycle Spin Fusion Upper Body. So for today's workout, all you will need is your spin bike and some light hand weights. I've draped my towel across so that I can use that to hold my hand weights, and because they're only 1 kilo or just over 2 pounds, this works for me. That way I don't have to get off the bike in order to grab my weights. If that does not work for you, you could consider having maybe a chair next to you with your hand weights, or you can just put them on the ground, get off quickly, and then get back on. We're going to start off with a nice gentle warm-up, so just make sure your bike is set up perfectly for you. You might want your handlebars higher or lower depending on how you like to ride, depending on if you have any back issues. So just make sure that you've got a nice tall back, your tummy's pulled in at all times, and just start cycling. We're just going to match the beat of the music, but with a really gentle start, warming up throughout those legs. Taking some deep breaths. Make sure you've got your water handy and also your towel, because we'll be needing it. We're going to do some nice bar upper body exercises mixed in with the spinning. So there'll be lots of work for the heart as well as nice sculpting for the muscles. So keep going here. As you start to get warmer, you can start to add a little bit of resistance. Every bike is different, so I'm just going to tell you how hard you should be working, maybe on a scale of 1 to 10. So this is only about a 4. Nice relaxed shoulders, long necks. We're going to do a few more seated, and then we're just going to come up out of the saddle. So I want you to add a little bit more resistance and then slowly come up. Keep a nice flat back. You can hold on hand position 2, so a bit further out if you like. And so make sure you have enough resistance so you're not dropping down. You want to be able to push, pull. So you're pushing down and pulling up. Not too much weight in those arms. Keep going. Your butt should be just over the saddle there. So hinging forward slightly. A little bit longer like this, and then we're going to add in some jumps. Just very light, down and up. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now sit down, 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, down, and up. Down, and up. It's down, and up. Don't grip the bars too tightly. Nice light grip. And up. A few more like this. Keep going. Go for 4. And 3. 2. Last one. Now sit down and just let your legs roll out. I want you to grab your hand weights carefully. Make sure you have a nice upright position. Your shoulders are down and back. You might want to add a bit more resistance. And we're just going to come and sit upright and just very slowly incorporate those arms. Push overhead. Your palms are facing you at the moment. Down and up. Using your biceps and your shoulders. Keep breathing. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall here. Your tummy's pulled in so that you're protecting your core. Using that slower beat. A few more like this. 4. And 3, and 2, And last one. Finish at the top. Come down to 90. Twist your arms forward for slow. Pull back. Other hand on top. Pull back. I want your shoulder blades squeezing together. Slow and controlled. Push your shoulders down here. I don't want your shoulders worn as earrings. Push them down. Keep breathing. 4 and 3, 2, and last one. Awesome job. We're going to put those weights down again, so adjust your towel so that they sit comfortably in there without falling down. Now start cycling. Should be nice and warm now. It's a slightly faster beat, so try and catch that beat. Keep going, spinning those legs. We're going to start adding resistance. So we're going to count to 8, and every time I say 8, I want you to add on a tiny bit, okay? So starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tiny bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time. Now stay here. You can feel that this is tougher, but you're trying to maintain that beat. A few more like this, then we're going to get up and we're going to do some drop backs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Hand position 2. Your back is nice and flat. Starting in this upright position, and we're going to start floating our glutes towards the back for 4. Go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, back. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4. Really nice flat back all the way to the back. 2, 3, 4, and back. 3, 4, and up. 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4. Now twos. 1, 2, and up. 2, 1, 2. Hinging all the way back with those hips. 2, up, 2, back, 2, up, 2. Make sure you have enough resistance that you really feel this. 2, up, 2, back for 2, up for 2, back for 2, up for 2. Keep going. Up for 2, back, and up, back, and up. Do 4 more sets. Up, 2, and up, 3, up, and 4, up. Now sit down again. Keep up with that faster pace. We're going to add on again. So every time I say 8, I want you to add on again, because we're going to move into a hill climb. Okay, so this time I want you to add on 1 level. So if this here is approximately a 6, I want you to end up at about an 8, okay? So gauge how much you need to put on your bike to get there. Okay, we're going 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, add. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, add on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, add again. Last one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now gauge it. Is this heavy for you? If it's not, you need to add more. I'm not quite there yet, I'm adding more. Now, I want you to get to the point where you're at half the speed of the beat. Okay, so you keep going until you're there. So don't jerk in your movements. You still want a nice smooth rotation. You want to point down with your toe, and then as if you're scraping gum off your shoe, bring it up. Hold your tummies in here, and just adjust. If you need to add more, take some off. Climbing. This is where we build lean muscle. This is where we burn calories. Keep breathing. Down. Take a drink anytime you need to. Keep well hydrated. Towel off whenever you need to. Keep going. A little bit longer. Then we're going back to those arms. Keep going. Push. You really need to have resistance. You're pushing that pedal down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Take some resistance off. So you're going back to about a level 5 with the legs. So take off those 3 levels you added. Grab your hand weights. Make sure that your area is safe. So, engaging those legs. We're going to only use one hand weight. So I want you to lean forward, bring your arm up behind you, and we're doing triceps, slow, at half speed, back. Your legs are going at full speed, but your arms at half speed. So you adjust, and out. Your arm is close in by your body, and you're really squeezing the top of your arm, your tricep, trying to imprint that number on the weight into the ceiling. So push it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep your arms straight. It's up and down, straight arm. Not many. I know these ones burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Now place that hand down, hinge forward at the waist, and you're doing the same thing with the other arm. So it's back and in. I know you can't see my arm very well, but make sure you keep your upper arm high, past the line of your back, and you're only moving the bottom portion of the arm. Your arm is pressed in by your side. Nice and high. Squeeze the tricep at the top of the movement. In and out. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold your arm out. It's down and up. Straight arm. There's a micro bend in the elbow. And up. It's down, down, and up. Keep going. Down and up. Down and up. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Put your weights back in the center. safely, and then just roll it out. Keep going. We're going to crank the gear to a really high point. So you're gonna have to be pushing really, really hard in those legs. And then we're going to do resistance unloading. So we're gonna take a bit off each time I tell you. Okay, so start putting it on. And I want you to get to a really slow pace. Okay, but you need to be able to feel this. So the way we check it is put your hands behind, and you shouldn't fall forward because you've got enough resistance that you're pushing, keeping your back flat, and you're not rocking side to side. You've got a bit of movement there, but you're really trying to keep your body as straight as possible. And it's that slow movement. Try to match the speed of my legs. If you're more comfortable, bring your hands in front. Light bend in the elbow, just looking down in front of you. And push. It's pushing and pulling. So you're pulling up at the bottom of that movement. Keep going. Can you put a little bit more on? If this is the hardest point, then you need to challenge yourself. So I can put a bit more. How about you? Keeping this pace, ask yourself, are you really an 8 or 9 out of 10? Keep going. A few more like this, and then we're going to start taking it down. Just half a number at a time. So if this is a 9, we're going to 8.5, then 8, 7.5, 7, and so on. Okay? So it's not a big down, it's a very little down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, so now 8.5, tiny little down. Keep your back flat. Keep going. Your pace doesn't change here. Keep going. Think about every muscle in those legs, turning those wheels. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down, half a number. There shouldn't be a huge amount of change in how heavy this feels if you're doing it right and just going down a little bit. We're going to go down 2 more, but for the next 2, I'm going to get you to increase the pace. So we're going down in the heaviness of the gears. So you need to then start speeding up so your heart rate doesn't keep going down. Okay? So keep going here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're down half a number. Now start speeding up the legs. Okay, so this should be tough because you've only gone down half a number, but you've increased your speed. Keep going, keep fighting for it. Nice relaxed shoulders. We're only going down 1 more. And then we're going to sprint, okay? So your legs should be nice and toasty here. I'll count down, and then we're going to go double time from this point. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to 7 and speed up. Okay, so you double as fast as you just were. Keep going. Can you hear that beat? That's what we're matching. Keep going. We're going to keep this and we're going to stand up and continue this double time. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up and continue the double time. Hinge at the waist. Flat back. This should be easier. Keep breathing. Keep going. A little bit more. And then we're going to do some more arms. Stick with the beat. You can do this. I know it's tough, but we can be tougher. Go for another 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit down, slow it down. Take some gear off, flat road. Take a deep breath, take a drink of water. If you can, safely move your weights and dry off. Going to keep the legs spinning. So if you've taken off too much, put a bit more on so that your legs can hold the beat with some road under the wheel. Separate your hands and hold onto your weights. Keep going, just let the heart rate go down. Now start sitting up. Check. In this position, can you take a bit more weight? I can, to keep that beat. Hands by your side. We're doing bicep curls. Up and down. They're hammer curls. Up and down. I want you to keep your arms a bit away from the body. Up and down. Up and down. Squeeze your bicep at the top. Don't lose the beat with your legs. Up and up. Up and up. Up and up. Up and up. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay out and press, press. Press the weights away. Press, extend. Extend through those arms. Locking out those arms. Hold your tummies in. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Put those weights back safely. And just start to slow down a bit. Going to take it to a slower pace now. Let your heart rate come down. Take a drink if you want. And keep breathing. Gonna bring it down, count to 8, and then you can take off one number. Okay, so if you're at 7 now, you can drop to 6. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop one gear. Keep going. Drop everything down now. Nearly done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down one more. Now this should be really comfortable. We're going to do some stretches in a seated position. So just let your legs relax. Deep breath in, arms up on top. Clasp your hands together and lean away. Let your heart rate calm down. Then lean to the other direction. Keep breathing. Then in front. And clasp your hands behind and pull up. Just swing your arms a bit, open that out. And that is it. You can roll your legs out at an even slower pace for a couple of minutes. Let everything calm down. I hope you enjoyed this quick spin workout with a little bit of bar upper body, and I'll see you at the next segment.